Travel with me to Lake Como. So it's 2:45, we're about to leave to go down to Dublin to fly to Italy. Just got through security, just getting some food. We still got like 2 hours until our flight, so we're pretty early. So I picked up some food for the plane and we started to board. They did that thing where they bring everyone outside and just left us there and didn't actually put us on the plane for about 30 minutes, and it was so cold. And typically I was dressed in my holiday clothes even though it was freezing in Dublin. And then we had the biggest shock when we landed at this in Milan. That is not what I was expecting to see out my window. We had a rental car to pick up. Chris had booked this but had no idea where to get it from or how we got there, so we ended up having to get a taxi to the rental car place because we couldn't find the shuttle bus. But we made it eventually anyway. It was giving pretty dodgy vibes, but this car, including the premium insurance, was only £60 for 4 days, which is absolutely insane. And we only had to put £17 worth of petrol in. Thankfully Chris did the drive from Milan to Lake Como. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. The views were so nice, but it was kind of ruined by the rain. Finally got to our little Airbnb. The road up to here was absolutely terrifying. When I tell you, these roads were the scariest roads I've ever been on. I'll insert a screenshot from Google Maps to show you just how bad the roads actually were. The bends were so narrow that you actually had to do a 3-point turn to get around them. We dropped our bags and went straight to the little shop at the top of the road to get some snacks because we were starving and it was still a few hours before dinner. So we just grabbed some crisps and some wine, which was actually delicious, and some cold cuts. The views from this apartment were just insane. The apartment was very basic. It had everything we needed. It was very clean. The decor was a little outdated, but we found with all the Airbnbs that we looked at, they were actually a lot worse than this one. Plus this one came with the most insane views, so we had to go for it. So we just chilled on the balcony and had some wine, and finally the weather started to pick up and we just got ready for dinner. I had the most stunning view to do my makeup with, and this was the outfit of the night. We then did the walk from our Airbnb down to the town for the first time. Are we lost?
No.
I think we look lost.
No.
When I tell you, this walk was so steep. We got down into the town and it was absolutely stunning. This little walk's actually called Lover's Walk. Views were absolutely insane. I just love watching this day back because I know what's about to happen tomorrow, but I obviously didn't know at the time. So it's so funny watching how Chris is acting because obviously he knew, but I didn't. We pretty much just went into the first restaurant we could find because we were so hungry, but we made such a good choice because the food was absolutely delicious. And then we just got a taxi home.